guys, welcome to my channel. I want to be a cabin crew. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of the series Interview with the Future Cabin Crew. If you're new on my channel, let me tell you a few words. My name is Chris and I work for Qatar Airways as a cabin crew. Because I try to help people who dream about this job, I want to offer you more than my experience and my tips. This is why I'm making these videos Interview with the Future Cabin Crew. I ask people who just got their date of join or who are in training about their experience. How was their entire process? Why they think they have been chosen out of hundreds or thousands of candidates? And of course, tips for you. I ask some people to share their experiences after they told me they have been successful. Others sent me a message telling me that they would like to share their story. This is the case of our girl who comes from Algeria. She was chosen out of more than 1,000 candidates. She traveled 600 kilometers daily for 3 days, almost 2,000 kilometers in total. To keep her identity secret, I will read both the questions and her answers. Let's start. How would your best friend describe you? My best friend would describe me as motivated, funny, and loyal. What made you apply for this position? It has been my dream since I was a child. However, I forgot about it until I reached the age of 18 when I firmly decided that this is what I want to be in the future. When I graduated from college, I was going to enroll in an aviation school, but I gave up on this decision because I thought it's not for me. A month later, after thinking that I had lost any chance for my dream, something told me to check Qatar Airways recruitment event list, and there it was, my country on top of the list. I knew then that it was now or never. I was never going to have another chance as Qatar Airways doesn't come often to recruit in my country. How was your open day? My open day was an overwhelming experience in a good way. I have never been in the same room with a huge number of people who were brought together by the same dream. I was very nervous. However, when I walked in to talk to the recruiter, I tried to smile and relax. She asked me what am I currently doing and how old I am. It was very quick. Then she handed me the invitation for the next day and she asked me to create an account on Qatar Airways website. How was your assessment day? The assessment day took place from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. for the first batch. The recruiters gave us numbers to stick on our blazers. Then they showed us a presentation about Qatar Airways and life in Doha. After this, it was time for the English test, which was very easy. No math questions. However, the only issue we all faced was that the time was not enough. Fortunately, we completed it. After the English test, the recruiters eliminated a lot of people. Then we performed the reach test and they asked us about our scars and tattoos along with a personal question. Mine was, what was your previous job? Again, the recruiters eliminated more than they did in the first round. There were only 17 left of us from the morning batch. They gave us some medical declaration form to fill in and information form to fill in once we go back home. My final interview took place the next day. I made sure to watch videos on YouTube such as I want to be a cabin crew videos and I prepared for the potential questions. The recruiter was very nice. She asked me whether I'm okay with sharing or not. She also asked me about my previous job and whether I work with different nationalities. I was very scared at first, but I found myself over that fear in the middle of the interview. What happened after the final interview? What mails did you receive? 3 days after the final interview, I received an email requesting me to fill in some forms and upload my pictures. 2 weeks later, I received another email telling me that my application is under review and the final decision will be made in approximately 21 days. Why do you think the recruiters have chosen you out of 1,000 candidates? I think I was chosen because I was smiling the whole time. Even though I was nervous on the inside, I welcomed the recruiters to my country and I showed them that I was very excited to be there. I addressed them by their first names and I made sure to read between the lines for every question they asked me. What do you think it will be the greatest challenge in your new life? The biggest challenge is going to be moving to a completely different country away from my family and getting used to the life of a cabin crew, which is very hard and challenging. Do you have a message for all the aspirants to this job? My advice is never let the fear of failure keep you from playing the game. Just go for it because you'll never know without trying. Remember to do your research before making any move and smile at all times. Thank you so much, Chris. Your channel was very helpful in my journey. I found there information I didn't find on any other channel, and as I mentioned before, it was a big challenge for me as I was traveling 600 kilometers for 3 days going back and forth from my house to the hotel. I even did my makeup in the dark with only the flashlight from my phone in a moving car. Guys, that's it. This was her story. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to discover more about Qatar Airways and cabin crew life. If you have any question, write it in the comments and I'll be happy to answer you. See you next time.